everyone, how are you? My hearing aid is annoying me, sorry, 1 second. I am feeling a bit all over the place, to be honest. This week started off on a bad foot, not like a sad foot, just not ideal. So basically I've had back problems for a long time now. I'm guessing it's probably related to having children and, you know, all the moving and changing that your body does, and it always goes in the same place. So if this is my spine, on the direct right of my spine, right in the small of my back, and it seems to be my weakest point where my waist goes in a lot. I get flare-ups to the point where I will struggle to move and I'll be walking hunched over. So that happened Sunday night. Well, no, I could feel it coming. Like Friday I mentioned it to my mum, Saturday I had twinges, especially when I was at the gym, and then by Sunday night it just completely seized up. It was so painful, and then I had an awful night's sleep, woke up on Monday morning and I could hardly move. I was in so much pain. So Mark did the school run, and I tried to rest because I know that, like, sometimes if I kind of push through it and it does ease up, but I was in so much pain I ended up having to take codeine, which is not like me because I'm not really a big painkiller person. And then eventually that started to ease off throughout the day a little bit, but I'm still not 100% now. Like when I move, because it started like moving then into my right like bum cheek basically and down my right leg, and that's where it's tender now. The back part is gone, but it's still mainly in like the side of my hip into my leg, and kind of like the hinge of my groin, do you know what I mean? So that's been crappy because it's making me tired, you know, just when you're in like constant pain, and it's really wearing me out. But yesterday I was mobile enough to celebrate our 3-year wedding anniversary, so Mark put the day off. We went out to a place that, in fact, if you're local to me, there's a place in Macclesfield called the Picturedrome. If you've never been, I highly recommend it. Check the days that it's open there, because I think some days, maybe Monday, it's not open. But we went for brunch, and it's basically, if you've ever been to Mackie Mays in Manchester, it's run by the same people. And it's one of those places where you go in, you sit at a table, you scan a QR code, and all around you are vendors basically. So it's a little bit street food-esque, but with tables and table service. So it's really cool because if you go in there with friends and one of you fancies like noodles and the other one fancies a burger, you can all order different things, and I think that's really quite innovative. So we went there, we had some really lovely, like a Turkish breakfast, which is beautiful, and then we decided to go and watch It Ends With Us, which I'm not like a cult Colleen Hoover reader. I've not really gotten into her books. I got It Ends With Us, and at the time I was really struggling to read. It's like I find that anxiety, when my anxiety is peaking and stuff, I struggle to have the ability to concentrate. I'm much better now though, but back when the book came out I was still going through quite a lot mentally, so I'd never understood like the hype and stuff. So I watched it with like quite a fresh pair of eyes, I suppose. There's nothing to compare it to. And obviously, like, I didn't know what was missing from the book and this, that and the other. And with the whole Blake Lively thing, like, I've seen all of, like, the comments on here with, like, the promo for it and stuff. But we just went to watch it because we thought it'd be good. And it was, I actually really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was well done, but obviously I don't have that loyalty to the book. And we really enjoyed it. Like, Mark suggested it and it was just so nice. We went to a cinema that we've never been to, called Red Rock, which it was so cool because it had like little tables next to your seats. The seats were huge, they reclined, and I just felt like it was such a nice little day. And then we got home, we sorted the kids out, like Mark picked them up from clubs, I was doing some filming for some brand work, fed them dinner, I did a bit of editing, he walked the dog, then I did swimming lessons and he did like reading and stuff with Stan. Bill normally does his homework at the weekend, like collects it up and does it on a Saturday. And then I made a steak and truffle fries with asparagus, and it was lovely. And we're really behind. We decided to try watching Happy Valley and see if we liked it, because friends always recommend it to us, so we've been watching that at the moment, and we just had such a lovely day. It was so nice. And then today, because of that, I just feel like really behind. I did want to show you what I've been playing with. It's actually like a bit fidget toy because it's so satisfying. But 3 years is leather, and weirdly we both got each other key rings from the exact same place. So this is like a little leather one, it says C&M, and then inside he's had this little metal, sorry, bad pronunciation from me there, it's engraved with a photo of us from our wedding day. And I got him one that was a bit more like discreet, because I know that, like, I feel like men are a little bit different. Like, I have loads of key rings and my keys are really big, but here's just like a thin brown, like tan leather one, and it says it's funny because he put C&M but I put M&C, so it's quite cute because we like put each other first. And then you open the popper on that, and it has a little quote from The Notebook, which is like just a film. Some of the passages were read at our wedding, and it's like a film that was like important to us at the time, back when we first started like dating. And I've just written, if you're a bird, I'm a bird, and the date that we got married. And so he's got his on his keys, and do you know what, it was really lovely, and we made each other laugh because I was like, oh my god, did you get this from this place? And he was like, yeah, this is mad. So yeah, that was really lovely. But now I've got errands to run. I've got I need to go and pick up some bras. I made a bra order at M&S because I've been losing weight. I've noticed that like a lot of my bras aren't giving me the support that I used to. They're like sliding up and down my back more, and I don't feel like I'm filling the cups out as much, and I'm sick of going like this all the time, pulling my straps up and then just feeling like unsupported. So I'm going to go and pick them up, and I thought I would just have like a little look around while I'm there, because I've not been to M&S in a very, very long time actually. And then I've got to come home. It's just like I've got piles of laundry everywhere. I finished some brand work yesterday, so I don't have like any immediate pressure, but there are some other briefs that I'm waiting on that come in that I will have to start working on soon. But I've got like laundry to sort. I need to clean out the rats. I've just got to like fix the house up a little bit. It's amazing if I like drop the ball for a day and I like take the day off like to celebrate something. It's amazing how quickly just like things mount up, which is just mad. So I thought I'd just bring you along. I thought I would bring you along for a little, like, a bit of errands, a bit of chores, a bit of work, just a random sort of catch-up day, because I desperately need to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna start driving. So we are here, and I honestly don't know how much I'll vlog because I hate using my camera in public. I feel like phone is so much easier because everybody has their phones out, but cameras, I don't know, I either look like I'm obviously vlogging or like I'm a tourist or something. But I will take you in. I've never actually done a collection, I don't think, at M&S before, so I'm not really sure what to do, but let's go. Can't forget you and you. I need to get in there before it starts chucking it down. Can you see that sky? So I've got my order, and should we go and have a nosy at all the festive foodie stuff? I think that's what we'll do. How beautifully autumnal does that sound? I might get that. I think Daisy would really like that. It's creeping in already. This would be too sweet for me now. The older I get, the less sweet stuff I like. There is so much Halloween stuff. Like, these caught my eye, the spooky cookie dough bites, but there's absolutely tons. So if you want to like get it early or just spread the cost, that's amazing. I'll show you what I've picked up later just to stock up. And they also have loads of Christmas stuff too. Like, these are lovely and the tin is beautiful, but for £10 I feel like that's a bit too much because I can make that myself. But these look really nice as well. And Jolly Jellies, oh my gosh, makes me excited. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely gross out there today. I'm really cold, my hands are cold, you know. when they get all like sore at the end of your fingers. Yeah, it's miserable. March just texts me to say be safe driving, bless him. It's lashing it down and then drizzling and lashing it down. It's one of those miserable days. But I decided while I was in there, because it was quite busy, that I would do like a little reel of the items that I spotted that were new, because naturally I'm just not going to buy everything. I mean, I wouldn't be able to afford to do that, like every time something new came out, and B, like you don't need all of it, but you know, everyone's got different preferences, haven't they, for like stuff. They had loads of Halloween bits in, loads of Christmas bits in. Yes, I know it's only September, but it's just the nature of the beast with shops at this time of the year, isn't it? And sometimes if you see something you like, it's often worth getting it, because you never know if it's going to stay in stock or not. I also got Stan a Match of the Day magazine with some match attacks in. These ones, he collected them last season and he's collecting them again, and him and Mark are just adorable together. Like they go through, he's got like the folder and everything, so I try to grab that when I can. Obviously I've only bought him something, but I feel like it goes without saying I'm treating my kids all the time to little bits and bobs. It's just not always at the same time. And then these are my bras, so I just got like a little light lacy black one. Seem quite nice actually. I hope they fit all right. They're a full cup. And then I've got like the same but in a nude, which would be nice. I like getting new underwear. I've not bought myself new underwear in absolutely ages, so that would be nice. I also got myself a cheese pretzel because I've not eaten anything yet today, and it's 20 to 11 already. So I'm just going to quickly munch this in the car now. They look so good. This is a real treat. Oh, how lovely is that? So I'm going to have this and then drive back and then crack on with the rest of the day. And hopefully I don't get soaked. See, now that's so weird. There's blue sky just appeared out of nowhere. Can't make this up. So the cheesy pretzel has been demolished and I've just put on this autumn mix on Spotify. Absolutely love Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. I just love Fleetwood Mac anyway. I'm going to drive home now, so I will see you when we get there. Hi, beautiful. Have you been a good boy? Have you been snoozling and boozling? You've been having good sleeps? So good. Oh, missed you. Okay, so we are home. And I've just been fussing my dog and chatting to my husband. But I thought I would show you what I have bought. I'm just going to take them out and show you. I'm not going to, like, we don't need to be fancy, do we? So first things first. I've bought these before and Bill especially really liked them. They're a good little packed lunch number. So fruity flapjack bags, and they're 86 calories per bag if that interests you. But yeah, he especially really liked them, so I thought I would get them while I was there. And then for the most part in here, it's just little light bits and bobs, little treats. Some things I'm going to stash away, some things we'll try, blah blah blah. First thing, spooky kooky dough bites. Salted fudgy cookie dough bites with candy and brownie pieces and roamed in white and milk chocolate. They look like that, and I just thought they just sounded like something everybody would love. Maybe not so much me, but Mark and the kids will definitely like them. If I'm going to have something sweet, I prefer sweets, specifically fizzy sweets, but I forgot to get the fizzy pig chews. I love them. They're like tiny little pigs from the Percy range, and they're like sour and fizzy and they're really nice. But I did get some Percy Pig Party Time and Reversey Percy for when I have a big sweet like tub thing that I put, like, it's got different sections, and when it runs out I'll like restock it, but it lasts quite a while, so those are going in my stash for that. And then I also picked up the Black Forest bites, which are for Christmas I think. Rich truffles loaded with cherry jelly pieces, cherry caramel and smothered in dark chocolate. I wonder if they're going to give Turkish Delight vibes. I'm not really sure. And then the one thing that Mark and I spotted the other day, and I said, oh, I'll have to pick some up, are these cinnamon bun bites. So they're fudgy cinnamon bites with biscuit pieces smothered in white and milk chocolate. And I feel like I need to preface this by saying these won't all get eaten this week. They will be in our cupboards for absolutely ages, but we'll just ration them out. We've got some pretzel thins, sesame salted with black and white sesame seeds. I get these pretty much every time I go to M&S. Although they seem to have discontinued the giant corn because I can never see it anymore. And I love that stuff, so I'm quite disappointed. What else did I pick up? We needed a new multi-surface cleaner, and I've heard quite a few people go on about how nice the M&S range is. So this is almond and sweet orange, which I just thought for this time of year sounded like a nice smell, like almondy. I couldn't actually smell this one. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm really glad I got that now. It smells lovely. I love using products that smell nice to me. So I picked that up, and I'll be using that when our flash spray wipe done thing has run out, which it nearly has. And then the other cleaning thing I picked up was actually ironing water. This is jasmine and green tea, only because I was just stood there sniffing a few things, and I picked this up and didn't really read what it was, but it smelled so nice. Oh, I love that. I love the smell of jasmine, and I thought it would just be a little like extra for when I do like the kids' uniform and stuff. We don't iron everything in this house, we just don't, but we do iron things that need ironing. I feel like not everything that we wear needs ironing. Like I'm not going to iron a hoodie, for example, but I'll always do uniform, I'll do my dresses, we'll do like shirts, anything like that. We're kind of an iron when we need it and need to kind of family. Then I got some of this juice because it sounded nice. It's strawberry and dragon fruit with apple, which never tried that before, I don't think, so I thought I would get that because I thought the kids would enjoy that. I picked up these cinnamon bun mix. Simply mix, bake and create. You add an egg, some butter and some milk, and it makes 8 cinnamon buns, but I just thought it'd be really nice to give that a go. I thought this is very autumnal. I'm excited about that. I got a mushroom soup. Delicious mushroom soup with chestnut mushrooms, white wine and herbs, because I thought Mark and I could like share that for lunch or something. That said, I am so full from that pretzel. But to go with that, I did get 2 cheese rolls, which look like this. Very, very nice. They smell delicious. So that will be lunch anyway, so it'll be, I think it's because it was raining and it made me go, oh, soup. And then I got these speculoos and toffee cookie dunkers. Why is my not working? These don't go off until February 2025. So again, it's kind of like, I'm just going to stock up on little bits, to be honest, because I'm hosting Christmas this year. I think I am going to start buying bits, maybe adding to every shop, just to sort of make things a bit easier, like a bit of goose fat, some chestnuts, cranberry sauce, that kind of thing. I got some animal apple and cinnamon crunch. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just thought this sounded quite autumnal as well, and Daisy and I love these crunch cereals, you know, like is it Jordan's or something like that that make the original one, and we really enjoy them, and this just is an autumn cereal if there ever was one. And then finally, and this is going to go in my baking cupboard, which needs a clean out, to be honest. Maybe I could do that today, we'll see. This is going to go in there for the Halloween half term. Every year with our schools, it's like it swaps, like obviously within each sort of council area, they seem to sort of divide it where half the schools do one week and then the other half of the schools seems to do the next week, just to sort of, I guess, minimise how busy it's going to be, like split up like traffic and that kind of thing. So last year we didn't have the holidays until I think it was maybe after Halloween, whereas this year we have Halloween during the half term, which I just think will be great because I've already booked the pumpkin patch for the Saturday that they like Saturday after they break up. We can do that, we get the pumpkins, we'll carve them, we can do spooky movies, we can make monster cupcakes, like lots of good stuff. I'm really excited about that actually because it just kind of makes that holiday a little bit more easy in terms of knowing what to do and having things to do. But yeah, that is my little M&S haul. I'm going to pop these away, and you know what, while I'm stood right in front of it, I'm going to clear out my baking cupboard because it looks so bad and it's needed it for a while. Like, we've been in and out of it loads over like the summer holidays and stuff. I've probably not cleared through that since probably March or something like that. So should we give it a clean? Oh, I can use my new spray. I'm gonna do that. Right, I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what we're working with, and this is just not really what I want in my life, and I imagine some of these things will probably be expired as well, like a few bits and bobs, because we've just got stuff everywhere. You can see how I do a lot of like bread stuff because you've got 1, 2, 3 different types of bread flour there, but I'm going to clear all of this out and give it all a clean, reorganise it, and then hopefully it will just look a bit more inviting, because at the moment when I look at it, it stresses me out, to be honest. So let's go. I made a bit of a mess. Right, you ready to see the reveal? This is so exciting. It's not really, we all know that, but look at this. So down the bottom, as you can see, they've got like baskets and stuff. So this is all baking things. We've got chocolate chips, baking powder, bicarbonate of soda, vanilla essence, extra different types of sugar. In the middle here we've got like cake decorations, sprinkles, all that good stuff. And then here are like we've got our Hotel Chocolat Velvetizer, and some of the sachets which are in that box just there, decaf pods for when Mark's mum and sister come round, and then extra hot chocolate, and then spare bits of flour, like self-raising and plain. And then up here are the 2 like baking kits that I got from M&S. I always have this in here with toothpicks in for like olives and when we have guests around and stuff. In the back we've got honey, Nutella, golden syrup, maple syrup, that kind of thing, like more breakfasty items. Then I've got my bread flour, I've got granulated sugar. I need to do a label for that, and for the plain flour canister. Self-raising flour is right at the back. Then we have golden castor sugar, which we're running out of. That is this one here. And then we've got some demerara, so I just need to add golden castor sugar to our Tesco shop and then do 2 labels, which I'll do in a minute. But I'm really pleased with that because it has been bugging me for ages, and I did make a bit of a mess, but it actually didn't take me that long. So this is your sign today. You have a job that you want to do, just go and do it, and I guarantee you it won't actually take as long as what you thought it was going to. But anyway, let's go up here. Here we are. Excuse the state of my hair. I saw myself in the viewfinder and I look like a damp rat, which is offensive really because my girls are beautiful and I do need to clean them out actually in a bit. But this was my sweetie thing that I was telling you about, and I went and checked it because I've not filled this up since before we went on holiday, and I think we've been back from holiday for 2 weeks now. So it's probably been about a month since I've done it because I've been away and busy and stuff, but I thought I would show you. So we've got like leftover sweeties there. I just put those together in that one. And then I've got some drumstick squashies. These are the bubblegum ones. I've worked with them recently over on Instagram, but obviously it's not an ad. And then I'm going to put Percy Pig Party Times in one, Reversey Percy in another, and then I think I'm going to do the Spooky Kooky dough bites as well, and then that's all stocked up for the weekend actually, which is quite nice. So I'm going to do that now, and then we'll crack on with some other jobs. I do want to do the rats which means I'll need to like wash out all their cage, and then I need to hoover, and then I will probably do the bathroom after that because I'll have hoovered, like washed their cage in there, and then I want to get on with some editing, but like time runs away with itself and I keep finding random jobs to do, which is the worst thing about working from home, is that I get distracted by stuff like this. But I thought I would do it now because I can show you. So let's put all of them in, and then I'm gonna hopefully as well, if I can, so that might be later on this evening, I want to clean the downstairs loo as well. And then, oh my god, they're so weird looking. I've never, sorry, I've just dropped one. Never seen a reversey piercy. They look cool, don't they? Yeah, I want to get ahead a little bit tonight with stuff because I've got a busy day tomorrow with various different bits and bobs on, and I just want to make sure that I don't fall behind. So these are the Spooky Kooky dough bites. They smell quite nice. I'm not going to try one right now though because I'm not in the mood. But that is what it looks like. And then it has a little lid as well that you can put on, and then I can just store that in the cupboard, and that would be cool ahead of the weekend. Maybe we'll watch a movie on Sunday, have like a nice cozy family day. But it's good. I like this as well, and it's quite nice because you can do pick and mix, but it's not all mushed up together, because I don't really like it when like you mix like chocolate and sweets together sometimes. This is just a bit more convenient. I'm going to put that away, and then I think I might do that toilet. So this is our downstairs loo, and like on face value it doesn't look too bad. I have one of those system locks in, so that keeps the water quite clean, but I'm going to give the toilet a clean and just sort things out a little bit. I think I might swap these around, so I keep our toilet rolls in here, and it actually does really well because it means I've got like lots there ready and waiting. This is quite a high traffic toilet, especially when the kids have got friends around, because it's like right in the heart of the house, and if they're playing downstairs it's useful. I'm going to stick this in the wash. That's fine, so it doesn't need refilling. I'll just give it a clean up here, and I'm going to recharge this. So this is really cheap and cheerful. I don't know where I got this from. I think it might have been Temu. So it's like magnetic, and it has, there it is, this section here where you can charge it, and it's automatic, so it comes on and off. And I just thought it was quite useful because it lights up above the loo, which is good when you've got like little kids, like little boys, you know what I mean. So I'm going to charge that while I'm in here, stick that in a wash, and then give everywhere a good clean. It'll only take me 5 minutes, but then it's just another job that's done. This is what I'm using. It smells really nice. Okay, so the bathroom is now nice and clean. Just clean everywhere. I've changed the bin in here and all of the kids' bedrooms as well, and I'm gonna leave that to soak for now. But that is done, and the rats are done. I just need to put their top half back on the bottom half and give everywhere a hoover, but I do really need to crack on now, like, because I want to get some editing done. So I'm going to try and wrap it up. I'll show you the girls, so if you've got rat phobia or you feel uncomfortable in any way, feel free to click off now, but please be polite because I love them a lot, and so do the kids. So this is the little girlies. We only have 2 left now. I guess if you follow me on Instagram and stuff, you'll know that we lost Wednesday while we were away, which was really, really sad. So I don't talk about the rats on here as much. She's gone in my hood. as I don't generally like think to see them because they're so much part of like my day-to-day life that I don't really think about it so much. But so Wednesday was poorly a couple of months back now, and I was really worried about her, so I took her to the vet, and she had antibiotics and basically like a rat equivalent of like ibuprofen, like painkillers and stuff. And we treated her, and she'd like basically lost a load of weight. I'd noticed that her breathing wasn't great, and they said that the vet said that she had like quite a severe respiratory infection. Now, a respiratory infection for rats is not like what we might get. I mean, even then, some adults and children can get really, really poorly. But their body's so little that if it gets too far, they just can't handle it. Now, these two were fine, and we'd given her the medicine, kept in touch with the vet and stuff, and kept in touch with her weight because that's what we've been told to do. And we were hand feeding her. We were getting things like baby purees because obviously the sustenance in them is like there's lots of like nice sugars for energy and stuff, but it's easier for her to eat. So it's like less energy for her to consume it, but then she's still getting all the calories from it, if that makes sense. So we're doing like high value treats, all of that, like checking in on her all the time. And we left like loads of instructions from my mum. Like I knew that, and like the vet said the likelihood is like, you know, she'll probably go sooner than your other two, and I knew that. I've had rats before growing up, so I know kind of how that works. But I didn't think she was going to pass away when she did, so it was really, really sad. We found out on the coach on the way back to the airport, "What are you doing, Remington?" And we were absolutely devastated. Like I cried my eyes out in Palma Airport, and on the coach I was gutted, and so were the kids. And obviously we've come to terms with it all now. Like my mum buried her at the very bottom of the garden near the stream, so we've always got her with us kind of thing, but it's just dead sad. And I'm so fond of them. Like I love animals so much. I love animals, and I've always been that way. Somebody is playing with my hair. So we have Remy and Matilda, so it's Matilda Jane and Remy Elizabeth are their government names when they're naughty, and Wednesday was Wednesday Amanda, or for sure they are Rem, Matty and Wendy, and we miss Wendy very much. We had a worry with these two last week because I'd noticed that they were doing like a lot of excessive grooming, which sometimes can be a sign of stress, which obviously they've lost like a litter mate and they're bonded, so we were worried about that. But then rats can sometimes get like little mites that are like quite common, like as cats and dogs can, and sometimes they can be present in like food or their bedding, that kind of thing. So I got some Betha, I think it's called. I treated them with that, and thankfully that stopped now. So I don't know what it was. It could be mites. It can be quite common with rats, or it could have been stress, but they're doing a lot better. So that one's Matilda, the champagne coloured one. She's a Dumbo. Remy is an agouti, just a standard fancy rat, and Wendy was a roan or husky standard rat. But they are so friendly. If you've never like learned much about them or experienced them before, they've got basically the same sort of intelligence levels and social skills as dogs. So when we come in the room, they jump up at the cage. They're really excited to see us. They're very social. They like to cuddle. As you can see, Matilda is currently taking what seems to be a nap in my hood. And Remy is our most adventurous, inquisitive one. Like, I'm smelling her now. She just smells like warm fur. They remind me a bit of like how cats smell. You know how cats aren't like smelly? They're a bit like that. Obviously, like their litter will get dirty as cats would. Here's Matilda. You see how her ears are a lot bigger. And yeah, they're just lovely. But I love them very much, and I am their main caregiver really. Like the kids love them to bits, but I do all the cleaning out of the cage and that sort of thing, and the kids help with like feeding and all that, but I just love them. I'm gonna go and do some work now, because I want to get some stuff done before the kids come home that isn't just like these jobs that have been bugging me. I'm quite pleased with how I've use the day. It was nice to get out a little bit, but also nice to get stuff done, and I've got some editing to do, and I'd like to edit this, probably do that tomorrow and get it up tomorrow night. So this was yesterday when you're watching this, if that makes sense. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and for keeping me company, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.